You do not have to take action to make money. I'm going to repeat this again. You do not have to take any action to manifest money. And I am going to share exactly what I mean. But before I do go into that, guys, I have a live, I'm super excited about this. I have a live masterclass coming out tomorrow on Friday, the 14th of June, 2024 at 2:30 p.m. for 2 hours, where I am going to share all of the steps to your way to mind-blowing levels of financial abundance. And if you have dreams of winning the lottery, exactly what you need to do to bring your dreams to a reality. It is going to be a super, super high vibrational, super energetic, interactive live experience with me on all you need to do to attract the money of your dreams to you. And all of the details can be found by clicking the links below this video or in my bio. And I have extended the offer for a few more hours too. So don't miss out on that, guys. And you can join the live or you can catch the replay, limitless amounts of times you can watch the replay as a one-off investment, or in the collective where all of my current and future workshops and masterclasses and lives will land. So all of the details, like I said, are in the links below this video, or you can go straight to my bio. So before I go into how you manifest money without the need of taking any action, what I want to do is I want to share a story about Sylvester Stallone. Before Sylvester Stallone became Rocky, Sly Stallone had written the script of Rocky. He was trying to get the right people interested in not just buying the script, but with him being Rocky too. He was being turned down constantly because no one wanted to have him as Rocky. He was so broke and so hungry that he even had to sell his dog to make his ends meet, to get food on the table. He was turning down at this point. Listen to this. He was turning down hundreds and thousands of dollars by all of these studio execs wanting to buy Rocky, but not with him playing Rocky. So he was so determined that he had to sell his dog. He was so determined to be Rocky. He had to sell his dog, you guys. Now, I'm not sure how long it took for all of this to turn around, but eventually the studios gave in and they created a contract so tight that if he made an error, they would own the script and he would be kicked off the film and he wouldn't be playing Rocky. Then one day, when they were filming, the studio execs saw him in the character and they were absolutely mind blown. They were blown away, you guys. Let me share the story about J.K. Rowling, who wrote a book called Harry Potter. Not sure whether you've heard of it. She was, as I understand it, not at all in the best financial situation. And she was being turned down left, right, and center by book publishers asking her to either make amendments to the book, saying that it was too complicated. And she was like, no, I'm not compromising on the story that I've written. Like I said, she was being turned down by publishers, and the book, and through obstacles and adversity, she never gave up. She never gave up on her passion to become a successful writer. We know what happened. Finally, Jim Carrey, who famously wrote himself a check for $10 million for services rendered, and would go on and sit up on the top of Mulholland Drive, visualizing himself living there. And 3 years later, he was paid $10 million for Dumb and Dumber, and Oprah has a whole YouTube about that. Now, I know that you're going to think, but I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm not an actor. I'm not a writer. I'm not, a script writer. I'm not a book writer. That's not the point. Excuse me. The point here is this. They all have one thing in common. All of those three, and there's so many more, have one thing in common: a deeply rooted belief in what they wanted. They remained faithful to their desired outcome. They remained faithful, seeing themselves as successful in their craft, which would then lead them to the path of receiving money. You can create financial abundance in so many ways, but it is having a deeply rooted belief that it is possible and not contradicting that belief, no matter how you do it. That belief is what brought them in their success and mind-blowing levels of abundance. You see, what I truly believe to be true is yes, they did have this inner belief. They had a strong conviction that this is what they wanted. They wanted to be the successful book writer. They wanted to be Rocky. They wanted to be the actor. But what they were actually doing, as well as having that determination and that inner belief within them, what they were actually doing is they were visualizing themselves as a version of them in that reality that then included the money. Therefore, the money had to come because that's what they were doing. Jim Carrey was seeing himself as the owner of a property in Mulholland Drive. Therefore, the money had to come somehow for him to then be able to live in Mulholland Drive. Whether he ever did or not, I don't know. But you see, J.K. Rowling would have visualized herself in a life of being a successful writer, which would have come with abundance of money. Therefore, because she was doing that and remaining faithful to that, that's what happened. So it's the commitment to what it is that you want, but it's seeing yourself in the outcome. And each one of them did have an outcome that would have included being financially abundant, you see. I just wanted to make that clear. Let's keep it simple and start here by simply and lightly just affirming, I am abundant. I am a magnet to money. I am receiving financial abundance and from all directions. I am wealthy. And you see, even just lightly looping that, you could even say, what if? But even just lightly looping these throughout the day will in time start to create a shift within if they become your more dominant affirmation will create a shift within, which is what we want to happen because it is that shift within that changes your inner vibration to match to the someone of you, the version of you that is now what you are affirming, being wealthy, being abundant, being rich, being a magnet to money. So I said, this in my Become Unshakable in the 3D Masterclass in one of the steps, and it is creating a big enough dream. As I said then, it's being bigger than the Super Bowl. So you see the Super Bowl as big, dream bigger. Make the dream so big enough and so yummy enough that you do not want to give up. Sly Stallone had a big enough dream of playing Rocky. Jim Carrey had a big enough dream of living in Mulholland Drive as an actor. And J.K. Rowling had a big enough dream of becoming a successful writer. So what is your dream? Is it big enough? Can you make it bigger? Don't be afraid to dream the biggest dream, because what will happen is that when you allow yourself, when you give yourself the permission to dream big, bigger than you've ever and allowed yourself before, you will naturally conjure up images and feelings that align to this. And this is so huge when it comes to manifesting anything. It's seeing yourself with it as though it is yours now. And the more you do this, the more you will feel this to be true. The less likely you are to then give up on your story, which is no different to Jim Carrey, J.K. Rowling, and Sylvester Stallone. They saw themselves as the version of them that already had the outcome, which is why they had this belief, this big dream that they were never going to let go of, you see. So the more you do this, the more you will feel this to be true. Like I said, and less likely you will want to give up on the story. So it's you telling yourself through the power of affirmations, who do you want to be? What does your best life look like? What are the dreams that you've always wanted to experience? Immerse yourself into this and feel it. Maybe even close your eyes if it's safe to do so right now. Feel it as though it is yours now. And you will feel this energy light up within you from the inside out. And the more you do this, the more you will be aligned to the inner frequency of this being your truth now, which is key to manifesting and is your Neville Goddard living in the end state of the wish fulfilled. And like Steve Harvey did, from living in a car for 3 years to being a famous multimillionaire, maybe he's a billionaire now, I don't know, a multimillionaire, I know, that he kept believing in his dream no matter what he was being shown. It was big enough. His dream was big enough to live in a car for 3 years. And no one could have predicted how it would have all have shaped out for him. So I say to you all now, do not focus on how it will all come about. That's not your job. Your job is to literally align to the truth of this being your life now, as though it is yours now. And that is how you will with repetition and that C word, the consistency, bring it to you. So it's turning away from the 3D. It's going within to be the version of you that has their dream now, feeling it in. So if you want to be a part of my incredible new live masterclass, manifest your way to mind-blowing levels of financial abundance and winning the lottery, to finally turn your wildest dreams into a reality, then join me. And I am going live on the 14th of June at 2:30 p.m. UK time. That's 2024 for 2 hours, totally interactive, totally high vibrational, 2 hours experience with me, including a Q&A segment. I will share with you all of the steps to becoming financially abundant. And if you have dreams of winning the lottery, all of this will be shared in this magical 2 hours with me too. And together we will finish, like I said, with a live Q&A segment. And remember, it is on offer for a few more hours with huge savings of over 50% off. So you can simply catch me in the live if you want to be a part of that interactive experience, or catch the replay. You can purchase it or invest in it as a one-off or as part of the collective, where you can access all of my masterclasses and self-study workshops and future ones too on a monthly subscription. So you can find out more about all of that, clicking the link below this video or in my bio. So if you are ready to become wealthy, then claim this below. I am ready for mind-blowing levels of financial abundance. I am a national lottery jackpot winner. I am a magnet to money. I am receiving financial abundance every single day. I am a magnet to financial abundance and miracles. I look forward to seeing you there, guys. And as always, it has been an absolute pleasure. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back very, very soon.